Hey everybody, Steve here for Who Took My Dice, Ultramarines and Beyond, and today we're going to be looking at the very beginnings of my Moebian 21st fully 3D printed army. I just started out on it. I did a couple test models that I want to look at, and some of the cool little things that I've printed off based on the Dark Tide video game. So without further ado, here we go. And here is the very beginnings of the army. So I've printed off, well, first off, we have the commander right here. Obviously, in the video game, we really haven't seen much of a command structure to any of the guard units we've seen there. You see the guardsmen in certain missions running out of their vehicles or standing on defense in certain areas, but we haven't seen any real command squads or leaders other than Duquesne there, the commissar for the 53rd. But so I 3D printed this guy off. Pretty happy with him. He's got a las pistol and a power fist. It's a nice little model. I painted him up the exact same way I did the test model I did for the Halloween video. I also printed off these two different mini tanks, sort of a proxy for Sentinels. This was the first one I did. I think people have seen this one. This one I just did up the other day. This one was multiple pieces, so the tank treads were one piece, the chassis was another, this little section back here was another, and of course the turret was the turret itself and the weapon, and it maneuvers and all that. This is another one I printed off. It came with a number of pieces here. It was all one piece for the body. Everything is one piece. This section here, and of course you can see, because it didn't print out the best, the las cannon there were also separate pieces. This one I painted up as well. I went with the green light there. Green seems to be a current color trend in Dark Tide. They're both really cool. I think I'll be printing off more of these. I can also print off a heavy flamer and some other weapon variants. And also these two pieces here are based off stuff you can find in Dark Tide. There's like a mini power generator there. I did a quick dry brush on that. And of course, you see this in a number of different levels, a seating area. So I just printed it off. It's cool. Adds a little character to the battlefield. So that is where it stands right now. I've also printed off 10 guardsmen, all armed with las guns, to form one of the battle units, the battle line units there. So in all, I'm pretty happy with the way this is looking right now. I think I've got the color scheme down pretty well. I covered that in another video where I talked about the color scheme for the Moebian 21st. So let me know what you guys think. It's just a quick video here. I'm going to start painting those guys up, printing off more of these. I'll keep this one. It is cool. But I do like this one better. It looks a bit more actual 40K-ish and tanky, even though it is supposed to represent a Sentinel. That's why it is smaller. This one does look cool. It's just, I don't know. I'm just not feeling that one as a main part of Sentinel units. I am going for the recon detachment, so that one does work well with lots of infantry and scouting vehicles. So there you have it, guys. That is the beginning of my Moebian 21st recon army. I will be getting, hopefully, the guardsmen done. The cool thing with the guardsmen is, again, I'm just trying to do a fully 3D printed army. And they actually work out well because they do all have the face masks, the rebreathers, which the Moebian 21st are known for. If you've played Dark Tide and you've seen these soldiers, for the most part, they're all wearing rebreathers of some, or a mask, a ventilation mask, something like that, to help them, because they're used to working in damp, tight quarters, where those rebreathers would come in handy. Obviously, for game terms, it means you don't have to give every single person a face. You can just sort of use the same model over and over and over and over again in those cutscenes. Well, I'll keep you guys updated on this, and hopefully we'll, in the next little while, I'll get those models done and we can do a bigger showcase. I'm hoping to print off some more of the tanks, because again, those are going to be proxied for Sentinels. They just look cool, and it kind of goes with the whole vibe I'm trying to get from the army. You don't really see any Sentinels in the game at all. You see lots of tanks. However, this is supposed to be a recon unit, so lightly armored, lightly armed. You know what I mean. But thanks again, guys, for watching. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and keep rolling those dice. We'll see you later. Bye.